the house on a Monday. Dylan James back there on a Monday. Here we are, got a new shirt on a Monday. Back from the tour. Folks, we're back from the tour.
That shirt is epic.
And I'm here with a new shirt. And I like some sherbet. I'm going to share this with friends. I'm going to share this with some friends. Oh, hither and yon, hither and yon, oh, hither and yon. I'm sharing it to a group. I'm sharing it to a group. It's the Gristle Kingdom. Gonna share it with the Gristle Kingdom. Gonna share it with the Gristle King. Gonna share it with the Gristle Kingdom. And they're doing their thing. Thank you, Matty K. I'm glad you like my shirt. I'm glad you like my shirt. Oh, it's so good to be back. It's so good to be back in this room of shame. We can do whatever we want to do.
Anything is possible.
We could do whatever we want to do. Friends, the fun thing is that we can do whatever we want to do.
Talk for an hour.
We could talk for an hour. Ooh, let me tune up this guitar. I've been giving it what for. Should we try that new one? Should we start off on a pensive note?
I mean,
We could start off on a pensive note. I got this new mysterious jam. I haven't titled it yet. Maybe I'll call it Hunter Moon. Because we just saw the Hunter Moon last night.
that was big.
It was so bright. And then I saw Jupiter, and I wrestled it. I wrestled it down to Earth, and I said, take that, Jupiter, you planet. What? Bill says, unrepentant. Right off the bat, he wants a little unrepento. Where do I find these fabulous shirts? Good question. This is actually from a new place that I found this shirt. I found it online somewhere, and it actually fits, which is unusual. Because I'm a big son of a gun, and it's so hard.
It's not a Scully?
No, it's not a Scully. It's by another manufacturer, another maker. Yes, and so it's good to be back here on our Fishman Monday. I am, of course, sporting this fine Gil Paris model Reverend guitar, which comes stock with the single with Fishman Fluence pickups that I help voice, Matt Turner. I help voice these fine pickups on this rascal. So every now and again when I want to get my Mr. Wiggles in play down here, Mr. Whammy Bah, I'll grab this fine instrumentation and start getting it. I discovered this sinister chord. It's just a major minor 9 chord. But this is this new tune I got lurking, and we're just going to mess around with it a little bit, and you won't know if it's right or wrong because it's new. Oh, so many Hunter Moons.
Hunter Moon.
Ooh, you hear that? Got the Univibe engaged for the kids. That's right. That's right. That felt good for a first time through that epic jam for you kids. You kids out there needed that atonal minor blues for your listening and dining pleasure. You know, I've come back from our road trip and we're like bristle deep in autumn now.
Oh, it's warm now.
It's a little warmish today, but yeah, we are in the midst of my favorite time of year. You know why? Because I'm a vampire.
Yeah, man.
And I like to stalk in the night and growl. Oh, and woo like that. What is that? Howling. That's what howlers do. Oh.
Howl at that hunter moon.
Hunter, oh. See what I did there? That's what the road will do to you, folks. Turn you into a damn werewolf. Uh-huh. It sounds Halloweenish, doesn't it, Sonny? Thank you. That's what I was going for. It is good for walks, Paul. This time of year is good for Maxwell Kirkowitz. Maxwell Kirkowitz. Come on, y'all. Maxwell Kirkowitz. Maxwell Kirkowitz. Come on, y'all. Maxwell Kirkowitz. Say what? Maxwell Kirkowitz. Come on, y'all. That's for my nephew, Max Kirkowitz. He was saying I did see Tyler, my nephew, down in Charleston, and his gal Steph and their beautiful child, Josie. We had a delicious feast down there. We went to a place called Rancho Lewis in Charleston, which is, the Lewis guy is a fella, he's a barbecuesman, but he opened up a Rancho Lewis, which is like Tex-Mex with the barbecue, and we had beef ribs. Ladies and gentlemen, those beef ribs were off the chain. It was like a brontosaurus was sacrificed and then served up piping hot to Table El Coco. And we devoured the shnikes out of that thing. It begged for mercy, but my savage mandible just kept going. And I masticated the bejesus out of that prehistoric creature that lives again in the Charleston night. And there you go. It was so doggone delicious. We had a good gig there. We played at a place called the Poorhouse. P-O-U-R. You played at the Poorhouse.
Drums and tuba way back in the early 2000s.
Damn. There's a lot of symbiosis here at Orange Room. It was Fred Flintstone style ribs. They were damn. Josie is a cutie. She was a cute little bambi. Actually, she behaved quite well. She sat through the whole luncheon. And we devoured. We devoured. Dylan, did we not devour? Oh, yeah. Like warriors of old. We did. We devoured like warriors of old. Oh, yes, we did. We devoured like warriors of old. Like warriors of old, as the scrolls foretold. We devoured like warriors of old. That's a song called Warriors of Old, ladies and gentlemen, about my eating styles when I'm on the damn road. That's what we do. We feast. Yeah, I got the Univibe rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a little peek to my, look at that. That's a little bit of what I like to call pedal cam.
Power.
Look at all those devices on there. Not too many, just enough to add some spice to life. That's what I was using up here. The jam pedals. Univibe is so nice and juicy. And then I got a little bit of delay from this one. I like a little slap back from this one. Just a little bit, Ski, is what I like. Just a little bit. When I want to do some of that Western and country music. And then over here I got a little bit of that, you know. A little bit of that, bring the 70s on. Bring on that 70s. Bring back that Farrah Fawcett tone. That's what I like to get. Yeah, get it. And then over here I got my ventilator, so I get a little. And then I got the Timmy for just a little bit of. Add a little bit of the clean sound, clean boost from our friend Gristle came. Oh, that's so juicy. And then like to call the heat. I like a little bit of that heat. And that's all we got. That's all I'm going to say about it. You know, sometimes we like to do a little bit of jack and packing for the kids. We like to do a little jacking. Let's do a little John Cash for the kids.
Yeah.
I hear that train. It's coming and it's rolling in the key of E, as a key of E. Woman from Tokyo. Well, I hear the train a coming and it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom prison and time keeps dragging on, and that train it keeps a rolling right down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't never get the runs. Well, I shot a man in a Schwabenon just to watch him die. Now when I hear that gristle swollen, I hang my head and when I hear that gristle swollen, drinking coffee, smoking up a bag of cigars. Well, I know come on. I know I can't be free. Tortures me, there's torture involved, there's torture involved. down the line, or from Folsom Prison. That's where I wanna stay. And I let that roast the base of the board. No, 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 no. That was a song called something about a prison in Folsom. I like to call it the Unwholesome Prison Blues. It was the Unwholesome Prison Blues. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Unwholesome Prison Blues. Are we live? John, we are live until we're not. Right now it's live. This may be replayed at some time in the future, and at that point, it won't be live, but yet it'll still be crazy. And that's the important thing. That's the important thing. This is currently live. This is currently live. Jam and Jerry says, turn the guitar down or the bass up. I don't even know what to say. It's out of our control, Jam and Jerry. So sometimes shit is what it is. And we can either say, I like it, or I'm going to go get a donut. So maybe it's time to get a delicious donut. Sometimes it's time to get a donut, so damn delish, so damn delish. Sometimes it's time to get a donut. You know what? Sometimes it's just time to get a damn donut. Someone wants to hear a little bit of, you don't know Let's Get Sinister, do you? Bang, gang, cuckoo, gang, gang. Kick-you, kank, kank. No, he doesn't know that one. Well, maybe at some point in the future he'll know that one. But in the meantime, what? Your voice keeps dropping lower on my device like the stream is slowing. Rich, that's not happening, okay? I'm just gonna say that digital does not slow. It either is or it's not. Right? There's no way it's gonna like say, I'm gonna slow down, but maybe my voice is just getting deeper. Because I'm trying to take you down to Low Timber Town. I'm taking you down to Low Timber Town. I'm trying to take you down to Low Timber Town. Surf Zap, we could do that one. Okay, folks, we're gonna do a little something called Doot Chuck Chuck Doot Shot. was a little bit of Surf Zap. I recorded that years ago on a record called Double the Gristle, which was a double record. It came out in 1996, I reckon. Back in the day. And that was something we like to call Surf Zap. See what I did there? Because it was a surf song with some zap. And sometimes people say surf's up.
Who says that?
I said surf zap instead. For the kids, that's what it is. Shane Lofton says, are you coming to Philly anytime soon? We're working on it. We are working on an East Coast run for the first part of 2023. We're doing what we can to get all over the place. John Morrell says, do you have your gigs in Europe sorted yet? Not yet, but we are working on them. They are coming together for, we'd go over there the last week in March and be there until like the third week in April. Can you dig it? That's what's happening. Come to Virginia. Rob, we're working on that as well. Coming to Virginia, gonna have myself a time. Coming to Virginia, have myself a time. Have myself a time. We're definitely gonna get to a little place called Germany for sure on the trip. We're gonna come to a little place called Deutschland, and we're gonna have some Schweinhaxen. And we're going to go to some Baccarais, and we're going to feast. And we're going to get some currywurst. Currywurst is so damn delicious. It's so damn delicious. Funky Klaus demands it. He certainly does, Michael Burrell. That is fact. That is fact. Can you dig it? Mrs. Bucko. Want to do a little Mrs. Bucko? turn of the burner on the damn bass. That's Dylan. That was a little selection we like to call Mrs. Buckley. That's right. You know, we got a Monday jam going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a Monday jam is what's happening on this. What is it? It's October something. October 10. Again and again. It's good to be back in the room of orange. We got Turn to the Burner on the doggone bass. We got Dylan on the doggone drums. I'm Gregory Cockery. That's what my name-eo is. And I'm using this guitar that is chock full of Fishman technology. It's got them Fishman fluent single with pickups for a Nestal guitar. This is the Gil Paris Reverend instrument, and it's chock filled with juiciness. Will we be doing any more Together shows? Yes, Matthew Weber, we will be going back on Together again. The last 2 Saturdays of the month of October, Rocktober, if you will, we shall return to together.co. Don't you know? Together.com. Hey, Carl B. Wallen is in the house. He says, hello, boys. Welcome back. Well, we appreciate that. It's good to be back. It's good to be back here in Orange Room where things happen high, live, and dirty. Remember that Hendrix record was a bootleg? High, live, and dirty.
That's beautiful.
They were saying that Jimmy was high, live, and dirty. Well, you never know. Jimmy liked to roll in a variety of different ways, and high, live, and dirty were 3 of them. And on any given night, he might have been all 3. Can you dig it? Denmark calling. Greetings to you, Denmark. We hope to get there before the year is out, or next year is out. I meant to say this year is not going to happen. We're not going overseas, over seizure. I'm not going over seizure. Oh, no, that's none of that's going to happen. I don't know what just happened to me. I did some kind of, I don't know. You know what? Poop talk, says Aaron. Poop talk. I'm so glad. Oh, that's always a good one too, isn't it? We could do so many different jams for the kids. We could do so many different songs for the kids.
There's a lot of songs out there.
There is. Let's do a little bit of Jim Hendrix right now. I'm thinking a little bit of With the Power of Soul. Anything is possible. Shoot down some of those airplanes you're riding in. I kind of make up my own words to this because you can't really hear what he's saying. Kind of. And then there's that one part about the jellyfish. Sometimes I sing that, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm feeling the jellyfish part. And other times I'm not. We shall see. What is a for?
the ones that'll fly you too low. Shoot down some of those airplanes, yeah. Especially the ones that'll fly you too low. Come back down to earth, my friend. Well, come back down with me. We've all been through the nighttime, baby. Time to join the ranks of reality. With the power of soul, anything is possible. With the power of you, anything that you wanna do. With the power of soul, anything is possible. With the power of you, anything that you wanna do. With the power of soul, anything is possible. With the power of you, anything that you wanna do.
of soul. Any damn thing is possible. You never know what the hell's gonna happen with the power of soul. We like to go for stuff and see what happens. Well, there's that too. Ladies and gentlemen, what bass is Matt Turner playing on? And is it possible to get a triple Gristle for $1 million? Robert, $1 million is an awful lot of money. We shall see.
It's a 68 Fender P bass.
That's a 68 Fender P bass is what he's got in his mitts, and that's what he chooses to burn on today. The recipe for burning today includes the Fender 68 Precision bass. That's Correctamundo. Sounding great. Hoping to see you in Detroit at the end of the month. That's right. I'm doing 2 clinics at the end of this very month with my friend Ken from Reverend. We're doing something in Detroit Rock City, I believe, on the 26th. And then we're going to be in Cleveland on the 25th. All the details, of course, will be on somewhere on the internet. On the internet, you will see some things. Oh, on the internet, we will know things. We will know things on the internet. That's all there is to it. The weather in New England is gray and cold today. I'm sorry to hear that, Robert Davis. Today it is quite sunny here behind the cheddar curtain. The sun is shining. It's in the lower 60s, I believe. Right? Pretty pleasant. Last night, of course, we had. Am I using the ODS or the on my amp? No, actually, I'm just using the pedals right now. I'm in the clean channel of the Koch amp, the Greg, and I'm using my Gristle King for clean boost and overdrive, and then I hit the Timmy by MXR when I'm going to the stratosphere. Ragga-digga-doo, bugga-bow, rankin-king-king-cow-doo. Ragga-doo-goo, ragga-doo-goo, how. You hear that? Ooh. Wasn't that an A flat or some weird shit?
Well, they did an F.
Did they? Dagga-doo-goo-ba-da-dim. Folks, we're going to do a little something right now for the kids. It's all about the kids and their needs. It's all about the kids and their needs. We're going to do a little thing right now that I'm scrolling through the mind's eye of my brain.
How's that working for you?
That's where I put things. Oh, come on, guitar. You know, one thing I don't understand is when you look, okay, you look at
Oh, that's right.
You look at the tuner.
It's Canadian Thanksgiving, huh? Eh?
It's Canadian Thanksgiving. Well, I'll be dipped in some kind of Canuck turkey giblet gravy. What? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
To all my friends in Canada, Thanksgiving to you, Thanksgiving to you. Oh, that was a Thanksgiving song right there. My third eye is full of pizza. Yes, I don't blame you. It's so damn delicious. It's so damn delicious. Oh, we could do a little charmer as well. Where did I get the shirt, says John Morrell. I can't give away all my secrets. I've got places where I get stuff. And they're magical places. You have to belong to the Order of the Molten Gristle. You have to belong to the Order of the Molten Gristle. Actually, I can't remember the name of the shop where I got this. I found it online. I saw that shirt. I go, I got to have it. And they did have it in a double X. And sometimes double X's are too wide on me, but this one is perfect. There you go. Craig Thompson says yes to maple syrup gravy. I'm going to say yes to you on that.
Sure, man.
John wants to know how you joined the sacred order of. What does it say back here, Matt? You see what it says? Who made this goddamn thing?
Roar.
Roar?
R-O-A-R.
R-O-A-R.
Roar.
R-O-A-R, who's made this shirt.
Roar.
So what you need to do is you need to roar online and go roar and see what comes up. And maybe this jaunty shirt will come up and you'll say, holy shnikes on toast and with juice. Holy shnikey with toast and with juice. What's the initiation? Good questions. I'm going to switch guitars for the hell of it.
Yeah, get it.
Which one?
Unrepent.
Unrepento? Oh, we could do Unrepento.
Or whatever you want, man.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like Unrepento. I want to see if this guitar is going to stay in tune. This one did not go on tours with me this time.
Oh,
And
it's
so
gonna be
it might be a little sensitive, and so I might say, I'm not going to stay in tune for you, Trade. You took the orange hussy with you this time, and I'm going to not be in tune. You never know. Guitars do have personalities, ladies and gentlemen. And sometimes they say, hey, guess what? You took the orange hussy. I'm not going to behave for you now. Trade. You know, anything's possible in this world. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is some kind of pan celestial tuning. Someone came down from another realm and messed with my tuning. Someone came from another realm and messed with my tuning. Messed with my tuning. Hey, shapeshifter, leave my guitar alone. Hey, shapeshifter, leave my guitar alone. Get out of my home, trans-dimensional detuner. Hear that? Get out of my home, trans-dimensional detuner. Or in I see you. I see you in your three heads. In your detuning implement. Wayne is in the house from Memphis. Wayne is in Memphis. He's tuning in late, but that's okay. Wayne is in Memphis. He's tuning in late, but that's okay. That felt so doggone good from my head down to my damn corns. This guitar right here, ladies and gentlemen, has my Fishman Fluence Gristletime P90 pickups on board. But you can get this Reverend Gristle 90 guitar, and it already has them on board.
Hey!
Or you could put them on whatever contraption you own and get that sweet, sweet sound. It's got a couple of voices. Both of them are loud and poignant. They speak to the night or the day, or the mid-afternoon in this case. Hunter's Moon in the house. I could see myself in the night traipsing about like a banty rooster. Clucking and shucking as I do. As I do. Matty K says, I love my golden Gristle 90. I bet I love the golden one as well. It's a mighty lariat of doom. I brought it along on my tours. I have my golden Gristle tuned to open G when I do a little sliding. And that's how I do. That's what I like to say. That's how I like to throw down, friends. Skapoosh. Friends, we're going to be back. You know what we're going to have to do on Friday, just FYI? We're not going to be live on Friday because I just realized I got to be up in Door County by 6 p.m.
Picking cherries?
I'm going to be picking the damn Gristle.
Yeah.
Playing up at a place called Billy Peterson.
He's great.
Billy Peterson called me up to do that gig. And I said, you gosh darn right. I'm going to do that powerful engagement. Let me see where the place is. It's called the Alpine Resort. If you happen to be up in Door County next Friday, from 6 until 9, I'm going to be playing some jams up there. We don't know what we're going to play.
Yeah.
Then the very next night, we're going to be in Manitowoc, Wisconsin with the KMT at a place called the Sabbatical Brewing Company. That's this weekend's entertainment. So if you happen to be lurking in the north woods of Wisconsin, Door County, I'm doing God knows what on Friday. But we're going to play some things. And then on Saturday, we're in Manitowoc at the Sabbatical Brewing Company. You know, our old buddy Mike Lyon's going to be running sound. He'll be causing trouble. Always a crazy time with Mike Lyon. Mike Lyon is a powerful beast of the Serengeti, scouring his terrain for prey. He's scouring his terrain for prey. That's why his family name is Lion, although it's spelt differently, okay? But the meaning is the same. Stand clear, because the lion's coming through with his fierce mandible and power of tooth and claw. He will take you down and feast upon your being. So another reason to come out and say is, oh, that just said enough of that. You know, this computer just decides to say, you know what, I'm not feeling the internet right now. And I'm like, listen, of course you are. Of course you are, because I've got like the greatest internet in the world. I've got the greatest internet in the world. It's so powerful, my internet. Sometimes I like to say I've got the powerfulest internet in the world. The powerfulest internet in the world. In the world. I have the most powerfulest internet in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that! So what I was getting back to is on Friday, in order for me to be at my thing at 6 p.m., we're going to have to record one earlier in the day. Are you okay with that? Can we record one? And then I'll get it to Ryan, and then Ryan can post it. So unfortunately, it won't be live when we do it, although I'll try to make it exciting and new. We'll try to keep it exciting and new as if it were live. And then it'll be broadcast all over the world via the information superhighway known as the internet.
I like that.
And Albert says your internet must not be Comcast. Indeed, I've got the AT&T. It's AT&T. It's dynamite. And we got that stuff, the wire, help me, Ethernet, right? No, we got no. What is it?
We're on top right now. We're really going. Optic.
Optic, yeah, fiber optic. Thank you. Turner for the win. Turner for the win. I feel like we're on Jeopardy, and you just kicked ass.
I got it.
And
what is fiber optic?
What is fiber optic?
Alex?
You are correct. That's what one of those people would say. Can you dig it? So, folks, we want to just thank you again for tuning in to our program. I like to call it a program. There's a new commercial for AT&T. You're damn right. It's so fast, it works faster than my memory of what it's called is.
What happened was.
Wow. It works faster than my memory of what it was. Thank you, Super Denny. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh, I liked it. Elbar James says, new religion, fiber coptic. I like it. I like it indeed. We had fun time playing today. You know, we took it outside a little bit, and I think it's important to do that. It's important to improvise and to feel in the moment, in the momes. And fiber optic for $200, says Eddie Leone. I don't even know how much it is. I think it's tens of dollars. I know the initial thing was $50 for the first year, and then it was like, yeah, it was pretty good. And then I don't know what it is now. I don't pay it. I just make sure there's more going in than going out. You know what I mean? That's all I do. That's my mission in life. Make sure there's more going in than there is going out. Who's with me out there? Ladies and gentlemen, maybe I should get my own, like that Susie Orman, you know, where she talks about your financial planning. Mine would be very simple. Listen, just make sure there's more coming in than going out. I'll be back after this message, right? And then
a jingle.
And then you can get, jingle, and then my book called More In Than Out. And it'll just be like wise-ass stories, talking about food, not remembering, what kind of fiber optic I have or even what fiber optic is. And then occasionally I'll just go, just make sure you got more coming in than more going out. And that'll be like the mantra, right?
Millions.
It'll be better than that guy, who's that Michael Burry guy who foresees the fall of financial, what's that guy's name? Michael Burry, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be better than that, okay? Because mine is very simple. Folks, just make sure there's more coming in than going out.
Take that, Burry.
Take that.
Burry.
Financial savant, Michael Burry. Even flow. Positive flow. That's what I like. Night Rider Band. That's right. All right, folks. You didn't think you were going to get a little financial lesson today, did you? You thought you were just going to hear some musics, maybe some strange things. Ooh, strange tuning. Financial savant, Michael Burry. All right, we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Again, Friday's show will be recorded. Ryan, I'll keep you apprised of when it's done, when it's in the can, as it were. And Michael Burry will be joining us. And I'll just be like, yeah, cut all that fancy talk out. What you're really trying to say, more than up. Thank you. We'll see you guys soon. Bye now.